Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I am Natalie and I'm here to do the mini readings this evening. And I'm going to post the links here. I didn't get that ready. I'm sorry. It'll just be a moment. Where am I? There we go. Use PayPal no matter where you're at in the world or on the planet. But if you're in Canada, use a Canadian e-transfer system would be probably the best. Where are they? There they are. Okay. There. I'm going to post them separately so people get confused sometimes and they don't know what to click on. So let me see here. Let's see. Here is the PayPal link no matter where you're at. You don't need to be a member either. You can do a one-time donation. That's my personal link. And where's the other one? I think my radio's up a little too loud. I'm going to have to... That is so low. Go down one more notch and you won't be able to hear it at all. I can't stand that quiet, you know. It's just too quiet. I can hear myself breathing. I don't like that. Hi, Jill. How are you doing, Jill? There we go. So everybody's taken care of. Hello, Ellen. Hi, Chris. Nice to see you, too. Mystery Abounds. What are you doing? What's you doing? I'm going to just notch down on my radio because I don't need YouTube giving me shit. There. There we go. I wanted to light my little incense waterfall. It only burns for about 5 minutes. The incense smell nice. They burn really well, but they're aerated. So where a normal incense would last 20 minutes to 45 minutes, this lasts about 5. There, I just want the scent. How is everybody doing? I gotta put my... Oh, there we go. I think I can see now. Oh, I almost slipped. I gotta be careful. I've been dropping things, dropping myself, dropping everything. I don't know, this week's been weird. But anyways. Good. Good. I feel better. Or I wouldn't be here if I didn't feel up to, up to par. I feel pretty good, Joe. It's been a crazy week. Oh, when you drop yourself. Not once, but twice. Oh, my goodness, I can imagine. Who enjoys going to the dentist? Nobody. There's usually some degree of discomfort. Even if they say, oh, it's not going to hurt, it's no big deal. Well, you're going to be uncomfortable, that's for sure. Yes. Boys, I hope tonight goes like it did. When was it? Saturday night? I think the last time we were here. What a night. Oh, what a fantastic night for reading. It was unbelievable. Seriously, unbelievable. Couldn't get over it. I went to bed and I slept like a baby. I swear I did. I went to sleep with a smile on my face. The readings were incredible. It was just one of those nights. So I hope we get the same tonight. I really do. Don't forget to click like on the live stream, please. I beg of you. It helps here with the YouTube algorithms. The more likes, the more attention, the more exposure. And I've been hiding long enough, so. The link is right up there, Jill. Look up. You'll see the Canadian one first, and then look above it, and you'll see the PayPal.me /Natalie Tapley. It's right there. You go up, look up, scroll back. Not too far, just a little. And you'll see it. What do you mean it won't open? It should open for you. It opens for everybody else. Sometimes some of you guys have trouble, but for the majority of people, they just, boom, they're in, they're gone. So I may be in your list saved anyways. If you go to your own PayPal, bring it up and see if you'll see that there's usually a row of people at the top of your PayPal. Those are the ones that you have sent money to, and you've done it with me before. So thank you, Chris. I hope that's going to work. I hope. I would have been on earlier, but I did a private reading there not that long ago, a couple hours ago. It takes a while to process it and everything, so I had to wait till I got that much done. I can't run both that and a live stream at the same time. The live stream would end up choppy and shutting down and the whole bit, so, but I'm going to do the YouTube upload for the person later. I'm having a hard time seeing I don't know what's going on. Why am I having a hard time? You guys look so small tonight. Bring it up a notch. There we go. Now I can see us. There. My font was way too small. There we go. It was a beautiful day here today. We've got another beautiful day tomorrow. And it's funny because my memories on Facebook from a year ago came up, and this time last year, and I had posted a screenshot of the weather page with all the temperatures for the whole week, and they're almost identical. I'm like, oh my God. We're going up to +6 tomorrow. We were +5 today, +6 tomorrow. It's better than -6 or -16. So today I had my door was wide open. I got the gate across the top of the stairs, keep the dog in. He was loving it. He was going in and out, in and out, in and out. He could go in and out all he wanted. So it was really, really nice to hear the water, the ice and the snow melting, which is a steady stream and drips and drops of water. Oh, it was a great day. I said, boys, can you ever feel spring in the air? And that made me smile today. That really made me smile. Oh, go away, mystery. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, I hope you guys don't end up with a super heat wave over the summer. I hope that doesn't happen. I can't take the heat either. I can take the cold better than I can handle the heat. See, that stupid incense is almost all gone already. Smells good though. Sometimes when you get a really, really cold winter come summer, can't take the heat. Ah, 80. Oh my God. Where are you again, mystery? Where are you at? I can't imagine. I couldn't handle. Oh, Arizona. I probably told you this before then. I've always wanted to go to Arizona for one reason, for the sky sweeping. They have weekend parties down there. Everybody brings their scopes with them, and everybody gets to use everybody. And it's just a beautiful weekend. And I really wouldn't want to go in the summertime, though. Phoenix. Okay. That's not too bad, Chris. But 80, I couldn't handle it. You know what? If the air's dry and there's no humidity, I can handle 75, and that's it. Normally 70, that's my comfort zone. That's when I'm warm and I'm comfortable. We get a lot of humidity here on the Atlantic coast. So yeah, the humidity, it's not 70 or 80 anymore. It's more like it feels like it's like 90, 98, 100. That's when I just go into hibernation mode and I do nothing. So when I get up in the morning, I make sure that I'm up early while it's still cool, but try to do it before the sun comes up. Anything housework that I have to do gets done really early. I'm done by 9 a.m. and that's when the heat starts to build. So because I can't do anything. I'd pass straight out. It's horrible. Oh my goodness, what's that for, Mystery? Why are you guys doing that? Jamaica, if you are let's see what we got here. What's on my I think it's if you're within Canada, you just need my email. If you're not within Canada, if you're anywhere else on the planet, I don't care if you're in Jamaica, I don't care if you're in the Caribbean, I don't care if you're in Russia, you use PayPal. I don't care if you're in the middle of the Borneo forest, okay? And this is what you would use. Okay. My goodness, so I've never been in a hot air balloon. Never. I've never been in a hot air balloon. But I miss we have them here once a year. They come and they have a great big weekend. And it's in the city of up outside of Fredericton, which is like central of the province. And people from all over come to see it. And they've got multitude of the hot air balloons all up. They're gorgeous and colorful. I've never gotten to see one. I don't have a car. I've got no wheels. You got to have wheels. I miss out on so many things that interest me. I don't even want to talk about it because it makes me feel pissed off. You know, makes me. But it would be an experience. I'd be happy on the ground if I could just see them. If I could just see them, that would be the good thing. It's hard living a life where you don't have any activity at all. So with COVID going on, it's not like the phone's ringing. Hey, do you want to come with us here or there? Isn't happening. Makes it even worse. So makes it harder. I've been watching TikTok a lot. I watch it every single night. Hello, Sharita. How are you? How you doing? I hope you're fine. I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're writing a lot. Good for you, Mystery. I'm not too bad. I've had better days and I've had worse days, but I'm better than I was a few days ago, a couple days ago. I'm okay. But I forget what I was going to say now. Right out of my head. Right out of my head. But you don't have a vehicle and you live out in the country like I do. It's a good thing it doesn't take much to pacify me. I love where I live, so I'm okay with that. But once in a blue moon, you hear about something going on, and it's like, oh, I'd love to go. Not going to happen. Are you still writing well? Are you busy? You still got the fever? The writing fever? I miss writing. Did you find me? Okay, Jill. That must be you that got the dingle from. Hold on one moment. Let's see. Who is this from? Showing it's from somebody. Yes. Okay. What's your question, Jill? Good evening, Lachey. Nice to see you here. What's your question, Jill? Where am and when am I moving? Okay, let's see what we can come up with for you. Let's see. This is for Jill Decker. She's asking, where am I going to be moving? And when am I going to be moving? Unless I get a message right speaking in the back of my head, I don't know where. I can't promise that, but I can promise you a time. But let's see what we can do. You never know. You never know what's going to come through. Saturday night was amazing. One of the best nights. I think everybody's reading was beautiful except for one. It was confusing, but the rest of them, incredible. What a great night. Never forgot it. Great night. But this is for Jill Decker. Where is she moving to? And when is she moving? I'm going to cut the deck right after this roll. There we go. Let me see. Let's see what we got. What? What's the question marks with when? What do you mean? I don't know what your question marks are for, but all right. Hello, love Lillian. Okay. Not liking those cards. I like the first one, so I'm only taking the first one for you. What I pulled was the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, that's one I can get you the real solid answer for through Lilith. But I'm going to take this Four of Pentacles. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Okay, Jill. This is the security card of tarot. When your finances are on track and work relationships are very happy and stable, you're able to provide and care, well, for Bruin, we would say, and yourself. You reach a point at which you can sit back for a little bit, catch your breath, appreciate the strong foundations you've got built under your life. However, because this security has been hard won, you may resist some positive changes, so you be careful of that. Any opportunities that plunk themselves down under your nose, don't brush them away because it doesn't sound desirable. Investigate, do some fact finding, do some digging, so that you know that any opportunity that you let go, you did the right thing, but you may be surprised. Enjoy this period of calm and order. What the hell was that? I just heard snow and ice crunch. One of my lights is out on my deck, so I'm having a hard time seeing out there. Enjoy this period of calm and order, but stay open to new possibilities too. Keep yourself open. Keep looking for new ways to expand your empire. Stability, finances, property, protection, balance, work, order, foundation. Not work, but order and foundations. That's what you're trying to do. Is basically build a secure foundation for yourself in your own life so you feel secure inside and out is a big part of it. So I'm going to pull a Mermaid Oracle for you as well. Bear with me a moment. Don't mind me. I'm just keeping an eye out. That was weird. There shouldn't be any noises of any kind. Living in the country, this is my backyard. It shouldn't be anything. It sounded big, whatever it was. Hope we're not attracting a bear or something. I wouldn't want that and don't need that. This is for Jill Decker. You bring anything else that she may need to be made aware of, please, and I'm going to cut right here. Right here. Adrift. Kind of explains where you're at, eh? Letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. What number is that? 27. There's the card, adrift. Okay? That's what you're kind of like right now because you're not really settled. Let's see. 27. Where are we? 24. 27. Okie dokie. Here we go. There could be a message in here for you. All right? There we go. Refusing to attempt to change things, yet allowing yourself to surrender to the situation and to see where it takes you. A kind of peaceful passivity. And in an oceanic way, allowing the cycles to make a decision on your behalf. This can indicate, too, you have no desire to make decisions, only to drift and to float and to allow whatever outcome will be to be. It is as if there is no moving forward and no retreat, just a moment of, by moment, acceptance. An acceptance of all that is taking place, a very gentle, almost imperceptible willingness to let the tide and current take you where it will. You are adrift, and you are somehow akin to Odin, hanging on the tree of life. Will you be taken to shore? Will you remain at sea? Will you fade and vanish? What is it you should do? It is not even a question you are asking yourself. It seems you have made the powerful choice for suspension, for rest, to not do, for nothingness, for allowing what is around you determine for now the fate of yourself. In other words, take a little more responsibility. Stop floating adrift. Okay, now let me get Lilith and we're going to get a date, another rough time. Okay, here we go. Now, funny how that card fit you? The cards just fit. All right. Spirit Field Lilith, this is for Jill Decker. She's going to be moving. She's looking to buy a new home, but she doesn't know where to move to. She doesn't know where she should be. But she'd like to know, when is it going to happen? When is she going to find what she's looking for in a new home? When will she be moving? Will she be moving? Let's be logical here with the time frame. She's shaking. It's not me. She's waiting for the question. Look at her waiting. She says, I'm here. I'm awake. Give me the question. We would like to say, could this happen within 3 months? Could Jill be moving within 3 months' time? Could Jill be moving and find the home she wants within 3 months? Could this possibly happen within a 3-month period? She's been doing this to me. She's been flinging off kilter. I don't know why. I checked the chain today, and then once I checked it, it was fine. Come on, Lilith. Straight forward and backward or circle. Come on now. Is Jill going to find the home and the place that she's looking for so she can start anew? And will it happen within the next 3-month period? No. Longer? Yes. Could this happen within 6 months? Could she move in 6 months' time? She's saying yes to that. Could she end up moving further north? Could she? No. Okay. East? No. Could she move west? Could she move south? There it is. Somewhere south. East south. East south, Jill. There you go. There you go. So, I might still have it right here. Let me see. Sharita. Yes. Further south, about 6 months' time, you'll find what it is you're looking for, what you can afford, what you'll be comfortable with more than anything. That's the thing. You and beautiful Bruin. She's got a gorgeous dog. We got our dogs about the same time. So I feel kind of close to Bruin, protective of Bruin. I really do. He's a gorgeous dog, and he loves Jill, and Jill loves him, and it's beautiful. I'd be nuts without my little baby too. It would not be good. He keeps me sane. It's the only reason I get up in the morning when I do. It's that kind of thing. Yes, Bruin does need that too. Poor little Bruin. He's only known the one home, and that was before Jill sold her beautiful home. And she wanted to get out of that whole end of town in that neighborhood because they were putting up the 5G thing which is very questionable about radiation. That she's done her homework and believed that it was harmful. She was going to get her and the dog out of it, so she sold her home. It went for less than what she wanted because she had to sell it quickly. And now she's living somewhere else in a place that's way too small for her. They possibly can't stay. She said Broom was so confused and looked lost. So when they get settled again, he'll be okay. He'll know if you're okay that he will be okay. Yeah. The 5G towers were going right in back of her place. She said the hell, it's a beautiful home. Really, really nice property, nice home. But that took everything out for her. It scared her. So I think you're brave, Jill. Really, really, really brave. I couldn't do that. I could never leave. Well, I could leave Chance Harbor, but the city I grew up in is 30-minute drive away. I couldn't leave this area. I couldn't leave New Brunswick and go somewhere else. There's no friggin' way. No way. I wouldn't have the nerve. I'd be a big chicken. You're moving where you don't know people. You know nobody. That takes a lot of courage. You're not crazy, but it takes so much courage, and it's nice that you got the freedom to do that. But still, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It would take a lot. Maybe wherever you go, you'll have some really good neighbors, you know. Yeah, so. Oh, we're going to have a slow night tonight, I guess. Looks like tonight's going to be a slow night. It'll be okay. You're going to eventually end up where you want to be. It's going to work out for you. And you won't feel that alone. I'm feeling that too. You are going to make fast friends. You really will. I thought I said, see, when you were looking in Maine, you know how close that is to me? You'd be surprised how close that is to me. Look at the border to the north, and what do you see when you're looking at Maine? What do you see when you see in the border of Maine? What do you see? You'd be surprised. Look at it. Bring up a picture of Maine, the map of Maine. No, 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 no. Nova Scotia is another province altogether. If you look towards the north and you'll see the border there. Yes, New Brunswick. I'm an hour's drive from the border of Maine. Calais, Maine, actually. Bangor, Calais, yeah, that area. You're very close. You'd be able to come visit if they ever open the borders again. You'd be able to make a day trip out of it. Yeah, isn't that something? Yeah, I'm only in about an hour's drive, maybe an hour and a half at the most, from the Calais, Maine border. Oh, I would love to see Bruin. Oh my God, Bear would love him too. I know he would. I know he would. But it's funny, I seen you mention Maine and I got distracted and I didn't comment on it. But I'm thinking, oh my God, that's going to bring her pretty close to here. Can you imagine? Sharita. Oh, okay. Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha, Sharita. You're wanting to know about your writing, the script features. You're questioning about you should continue investing in the screenwriters thing between now and the next 2 years. It's a pretty straight question. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Yes, it is. That's why I said look to the north. You see the Canadian border there. Yeah. It's too bad you couldn't zero in on the Bangor, Calais area and include a bit of Canada north of it. You'd see Chance Harbor. You'd see exactly where I'm at. That would be cool. This is for Sharita. Sharita going to be able to sell one of her scripts between now and the next 2-year period? Is it possible that she could sell one of her scripts for the next 2-year period between now and the next 2 years? You're really giving a lot of space there for that too. You haven't got it narrowed down to like a year or 6 months. Yes. That's really nice to hear that, Deborah. That'd be encouraging for Jill to hear that. Oh gosh, Sharita, I hate to see you give that up. I really do. I hope you do. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna cut the deck after this. One roll through, and I'm cutting the deck for Sharita. Sharita gonna be able to sell one of her manuscripts between now and the next 2 years. Okay. Let me cut the deck. That one again. Wow. I'm still gonna ask Lilith. This is beautiful. First card I pulled for you is the Eight of Wands. Very indicative of travel. Okay. Usually full is involved when we're talking about the wands here. Okay. Yes. Hi, MTB. Okay, here's the generic side of the card. All aspects of your life, Sharita, from love to family, work to creative projects, are going to speed up under the influence of this 8. Delays are done. They're done with. As decisions are being made, words are turning into action, projects and travel plans are going to fire up, and you will find yourself fielding more calls and emails, social engagements, and meetings more than ever before. This is going to be an exciting, if bewildering time when everything seems to happen all at once. It's either nothing or all at once. Isn't that life? You're going to be in constant demand. The advice: take a breath before saying yes to all offers. Choose very carefully, and you won't waste your energy or your time running around in circles. Communication, speed, news, motivation, action, excitement, and movement are what this card brings forth for you. The next card, the 4 of Pentacles, security. Got to read it. That's what came up. I can't control that. Okay. The 4 of Pentacles. When you've achieved a goal, maybe finding something like finding a new home, finishing a project, or passing a test, it's time for rewards. Holidays, socializing, love, and trips away all feature in this very happy 4, which brings you leisure, fun, and freedom. I'm loving it following the 8 here. It's also time to get back in touch with your own inner child. Celebrate the joys of life. As you find contentment within, you'll sense the closeness of your spirit guides, and an additional meaning is reflecting on happy memories. Advice: be carefree while you can. Replenish your mind, your body, and your soul because you're going to deserve it. Keywords are balance and love, contentment, freedom, openness, travel, probably a new home. Behind that, right on top of it, is the 3 of Wands. Okay? And the 3 is bringing energy and enthusiasm to all your, this sounds so good, to all of your activities. And in love, it predicts a new relationship and celebrations, such as weddings and engagements. This 3 is also a brilliant card for travel, for the arts, and sports too. Showing a dynamic attitude is going to get you great results. You may find yourself taking an unusual approach to a dilemma or a situation, finding ingenious ways to problem solve to get your message across. The advice: think laterally. Try new ways to fire up your communication and your creativity. Keywords are travel, relationships, weddings, originality, success, the arts, and sport. Your life's about to become a lot busier and more full than it's been in a long, long time. Okay? Wait till you see the last card. How wonderful is that? How beautiful is this? This is beautiful. Okay? Gorgeous. Ace of Pentacles. You can't, it's one of the top ones. My goodness. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous card. Your lifespan, it's going to be compared to before. It's not going to be so silent and so still. It's going to pick up. Your life is going to become much fuller. Money is coming. You receive a reward or a gift, or you see an opportunity to generate more income through new work or personal projects, which is your writing. In relationships, this 8 shows stability. Additional meaning of the card is moving to a new home or using your money wisely to invest in a property. Overall, the Ace of Pentacles reveals a very happy, stable time. Maximize your good fortune. Make the most of it. Make your money work for you because you deserve this. It's time to make some wise financial decisions, and your keywords: beginnings and finances, new job, success, property, security, creativity. Now, bear with me. Sharita, while I bring Lilith in on this, I'll answer your question in a moment, Deborah. Okay. There we go. This is for our friend Sharita. Will she be able to sell one of her manuscripts between now and the next 2-year period? Is this going to happen for Sharita? Is she going to be able to sell one of her stories? This is the best she's worked all day. Look at her go. She's saying yes. Can we get a time frame? Could this happen within this year of 2021? Could she sell one of her scripts in the next 10 months or so? 9 to 10 months or so. Could she sell one of her scripts come spring? Could it happen come spring? No. Later? Yes. Could she sell one of her scripts come summer? Is that a possibility to sell one of her stories come summer? Let's go beyond and see if it still says yes or no, but right now it's summer. What about fall? Could she say no? Look at that. No. Winter? No. So it's summer. Oh my God, Sharita. There's your answers. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sharita. Isn't that something? There you go. Come the summer. It's beautiful. I take it you're in the US, Deborah. Here's the PayPal. Oh, Sharita. Put it up there. Put it out there for Sharita. She's been working very, 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 very hard. If Sharita's a writer, she writes manuscripts, screenplays, that kind of thing. And she has sacrificed a lot to do what she's doing. And I want to see this pay off for you, Sharita. I really, truly do. Let me see. We got somebody else up next. Thanks, Sharita. It's lovely seeing you. I'm glad I read for you, too. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Matri. Oh, dear. Oh, my God. Well, thank you so much for your beautiful donation. If you knew how broke I was, you'd be smiling, knowing that you're helping me. Oh, my God. Matri, where are you? You're Matri, MGB. Hey, that's like the car. MGBs. That's one of my little dream vehicles. Oh my God. Let's find out. Oh, you give me goosebumps. Grocery shopping. My sons won't allow me to go into the city. So my oldest son, who lives in Sussex, he's in another town. He's an hour and a half away from me. He's got to go into the city tomorrow for physio. And I send him my money and I make up a list and send him the list. He brings everything out to me. Then he goes home. You know, it takes up hours. So I'm really, really, oh, you haven't, because what I've been sending him for, he brings it in 2 bags. Because that's all the money I've had at any given time. He'll bring in 2 bags. I'll go, that doesn't seem like my, oh, really shopping, real easy shopping for you, Mom, when you're only to fill 2 bags. That's it. I want them coming through the door with 8 to 10 bags. I'm running so low. Your donation is going to cover a big part of that. That's just incredible. Incredible. Sharita deserves it. She's very dedicated to her art. And I want to see her get it. Tarot usually likes Sharita a lot too. Tarot seems to work better on some people than other. Sharita's one of those people. Tarot really, really likes. Okay, so now bring your question up again. MGB. Okay. Work is extremely busy right now. It's getting pretty dicey. There's multiple audits. What is the advice from the tarot on how to proceed in this chaos? LOL. Do I push back or do I stay agreeable and helpful? What do you think, Spirit? Should MBG push back a little bit because it's getting really crazy busy? Or should she just put on a nice smile and do the work? What should she do? What should she do? We're going to ask Lilith this too, but I want to see what's going to come out in the cards. It's more of a Lilith yes or no question, but I want to see what's going to come up in the cards for you first, MGB. So we want to see. Come on now. One more roll through, and then I'm going to cut the deck. Let me see. Here we go. Should she be agreeable and helpful, or should she be pushing back because it's crazy busy? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I hope we have another night tonight like we had the other night. Wow. I love your first card. Oh, they just go, look. They're, okay, we'll stop right there. I pulled 4 cards for you just because. Here we go. Okay. MGB, the very first card. Look what you got. You got the Ace of Wands. The growth card of tarot. It's beautiful. It's a great card. I love it. Oh, I was using my cup earlier that has the seahorse and gold on it. Yeah, it's dirty in the sink right now. I got dishes to do tonight. I live alone. I don't do dishes. I'm not one of these people that washes every cup, every spoon, every whatever. I wait till there's a pile, then do them all at once. It's just that I don't like running out of detergent, so I make that sink full of nice soapy hot water. I make it count. So my cup that matches this card is in the sink. Okay. You are crowned with success under the influence of this very creative ace. As new projects, work, ideas, and travel plans will take off. You're able to communicate well now, just to even share your vision and persuade others to get on side. If you've been wondering if your plans will succeed, whatever plans you may have, this card is here to tell you yes. Right there tells me whatever you're feeling. Do I just be agreeable and helpful, not rock the boat? Or do I walk away? Whatever your question is, the answer is yes. Listening to your intuition, especially your intuition, is also going to strengthen your own spiritual beliefs. Additional meaning could be fertility and pregnancy, or the beginning of a new journey or adventure. That kind of leans toward you leaving, doesn't it? I don't know yet. Step into your power. Invent, talk, create. Whatever you say now is going to be well received by whoever you present it to. Words are beginning, intuition, adventure, ideas, creativity, success, and fertility. And now you've got the Chariot after that. You've got the Chariot here. Chariot's a good card too. I like the Chariot. Well, especially because it represents Cancer. We all know that. Let me see. Where am I? Oh, I got to go way back. There we go. Let me see. This is a card of the one thing you got to watch, two things you have to watch out for with this card. This is a card that indicates a lot of speed in your life, fast happenings. Things are going real fast after being kind of dormant for a while, not moving, kind of semi-asleep, semi-comatose, not a whole lot happening. This is one of speed. You've got to watch your ego to keep the show on the road, okay? When you're starting to fly off. And you've got to be sensitive around other people. This is not a card about emotional sensitivity at all. It's all about speed, all right? So I'm going to read you the rest here. It's time to make some serious progress. How does that unfold within you? That very statement. It's time to make some serious progress. Would be confronting the powers that be at work. Would that be serious progress? Or would moving out on your own and going on your own, looking for something else, be serious progress? But travel is favored with this card as well. And it favors moves connected with work. The card is also a general sign that every aspect of your life is going to surge forward. However, like I told you, balance is necessary. You may need to treat some people around you with special care. Be very sensitive with them. Like I said, because it's not a card of emotions and sensitivity, it's a card of energy, high energy. Wow. The card reveals good timing and being aware of your ego is going to be essential. All right. If you're to keep, as I say, keep your show on the road kind of thing. Additional meaning of the card is acquiring a new car, a new vehicle of some kind very soon. You're getting a new set of wheels. The advice, it's time to actively to move forward with your plans. Keep your ego in check when you need to. And enjoy this time of power and motivation. You can let your ego be what drives you. Just don't show it to the outside world. They would take it the wrong way. You don't mean you're better than anybody or anything like that, but your ego is like not letting yourself down. Not going to let myself down because I could do this. Keywords, journeys, determination, willpower, progress, friction, guidance, and protection. Beautiful card, really shows a lot of movement, and again, growth with that too. It shows growth as well. The next card we have here is the King of Wands, and he's pretty good too, okay? He's very, very good. The King of Wands. He is the king of practicality, darling. You know, okay. This king is an action man. Now, a lot of this doesn't necessarily mean a literal man. It can mean energies, all right? So it could be that your energies are taking on a spurt of action here. No more talking, no more thinking. Boom, I'm doing it. What makes him an engaging companion, an inspiring leader? Self-motivation. He's entrepreneurial and dynamic. This could represent you as well. And open-minded. You're going to know if he is somebody, you will know what he is thinking. Okay? Because his feelings always show. Travel may be important to him, and he is very connected to many people from different backgrounds than his own. As the You card in the reading, if this is you, this king is indicating you should expect to find practical solutions to practical problems, and also to see to your network of friends and your professional contacts continue to grow. The advice, explore your passions and look to unconventional people in brand new places. Open yourself up to the new and the whatever's unknown to you. That can be pretty exciting and deeply interesting. You may become very passionate about something like that. The energy here is, okay, the keywords are energy and creativity, power, wisdom, passion, freedom, and openness. There's a real sense of freedom with this reading as well. Feeling that a lot. The last card that I pulled was 6 of Cups. I had to pull it. It's a 6. A little unassuming 6, right? 6s are good. This one is about reflection. Okay? So you bear with me just a moment. I love the little 6s. They bring a lot of positivity into your life. It's a wonderful thing. So, thank you very much, Catherine. I'll be right with you there in a minute, I think. I don't think there's anybody ahead of you. We'll see. The past comes to life as someone from your past returns. This may be an old friend, and it could be an old flame, one or the other. Equally, you may find other ways to slip back into the safe haven of your former years through reminiscing over old times, enjoying the company maybe of children, creativity, and play, or returning to a favorite childhood place. In relationships, you find a sense of peace, security, and comfort. How beautiful is that? The advice: enjoy reconnecting with the happiest aspects of your past, which will energize, entertain, and inspire you for the future. Friendship, visitors, happiness, comfort, childhood memories, protection, and play. Now, you bear with me. We're going to ask Lilith directly. Okay? Let me see here. This Lilith, this reading is for MGB. Okay? And she's wondering because her job has been insanely busy, and she's wondering if she should push back at management or the powers that be and try to get a hold of this so that she's not going crazy from being too busy, or the other option, should she leave this place and this job and go out on her own and look for another. So we'll start with the job itself that she's currently at. Would it be wise for MGB to leave her place of employment? Should she leave her place of employment? Yes or no, Lilith? None of this. She did this to me last week. Decide, decide. There we go. Should MGB leave her current place of employment? Should she leave her job and look for something else? That's not an answer. Lilith, what's wrong with you? She did this to me last week. Because that's not the maybe. That's not a maybe. So don't anybody think that. It's not a maybe. Lilith, should MBG give me yes or no? Give me the back and forth of the circle, please. She's thinking. Should MGB leave her current employment? There we go. Should she strike out on her own and look for something else, something new, something that isn't so crazy? Should she strike out on her own and look for another place of employment? Another way to make a living? Okay, I'm getting two answers. Stay where you're at. This is going to sound like so logical, right? But it's not me. This is what I'm getting from her. Stay where you are for now, but you keep part of yourself open to something new and something better. And when you see it, jump on it is what you do, and grab it. All right? And do what you have to do to start anew. Something more agreeable, something where you don't feel like you're running endlessly at work, you know, overwhelmingly busy. And there's not seeing any light at the end of the tunnel. It's ongoing. It's ongoing. It's ongoing. That's probably hard on the nerves. It's hard on your, forget about inner peace. You don't even have a second to think for yourself about yourself because the job takes everything from you. That could be, let me say, hold on. Hold on. Maybe that's what it is. Just a minute. MGB is saying, Lilith, what about staying with the same company, but getting a different position and a different job within the same company? You can't. I forgot to bring the camera down. She is just swinging like crazy. So is that the way she should be going? She can stay within the same company, but grab a different position within the company. She's saying yes. And it's a quick swing, a short, sweet, quick swing, which tells me this will happen soon. We're not looking way down the road here, MGB. We're not looking at way down the road. This is like on top of you now. It's going to happen fast. You have to explore that option. That's what you have to do. Explore that option. Yes. It's beautiful. That's why she didn't know what to do. She's doing it like this, back and forth. Back. That's not it. This is a yes. Okay. Back and forth this way. And there's the no. Okay. With the circle. The maybes are on the angle. Like that. Okay. They're on an angle. And she wasn't doing that. She's going, like, she just didn't know what to. I had to be more specific, I guess, with my words. Doing this back and forth. Like, what does that mean? It doesn't mean yes, doesn't mean no, doesn't mean maybe. That's what it was. Oh, Lilith, you're so smart. Oh my goodness. No, thank you. Thank you. Let me pull a mermaid card for you. Let me do that much more for you. You've been so generous with me. You bear with me just a moment here. This is for MGB. Is she going to end up maybe, I don't know. I can't really post a question with the Mermaid Oracles. They just bring forth what they feel that's going to benefit you most. The information that they bring forth is what is going to benefit you most. Because they don't really, they're not like tarot at all. Let me see here. Second guess nothing with the oracles. Maybe it'll just make you feel good. I'm going to cut right here. This is for MGB. Bring her a nice card. What have we got? Mermaids, what have we got? Guide. A guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. We've got two females here. Bear with me while I get the book. Oh, it's getting hot in here. 38 is the number on the card. Let me see. Where's 38? I'm going to have to open my window here. I'm starting to sweat. There's 38 right there. Okay. Hold on. Don't have to worry about bugs this time of year because the screens are off. But it's cold enough that there's no big bugs coming in. Oh, there we go. Oh, does that ever feel better? 38. And where are you? You sure got the right one. Yes. Guide. Okay. This card's appearance in a reading for you, it heralds the arrival of one who you can trust. A spirit guide wishes to make healing contact with you. They are extremely loving and helpful, and they even have personality. They are like cool, clear water, unconditionally loving and warm and very helpful in matters of adaptation and improvement of your human experience. Relate to you. Be ready for your psychic abilities to be similarly challenged. You may find yourself discarding baggage in the form of belief systems that are overcomplicated and power oriented. You will find all the stimulation that you need in simplicity, and yet you will be more awake than ever intellectually. You are more grounded, enriched, and truly yourself more than ever before. This is beautiful. As you develop a relationship with your guide, be aware that others may find it strange. Always check in. Your guide may be with you for a long time, forever, or for a short time. Never become so absorbed in your guide's reality you neglect your home. True guides bring us into deeper relationship with the planet, with the oceans and their beings, and make us wish to live more deeply here. Fully assist and support our connection. Never ask us to leave or encourage us to have those thoughts of departure before our time has been fulfilled. They will bring us to the now strongly and assist us in knowing the past with less and less attachment. They are profoundly healing, awaken our energy to an extremely vital level till we feel that we are overflowing with love. There you go. There you go. There. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. That was fun. I like that one. That tarot likes you, obviously. Tarot does. Works well for some people, maybe not so much for others. But I'm telling you, that was a good reading. And I'm so glad that you said about work, what about finding another position in the workplace, working for a different department within the same business. Lilith took right off. She took off. That's why she's doing that weird swing. No, thank you very much. Now, who do we have up next here? I wish you the best of luck. I wish you the best of luck, MGB. The next person we have up, Catherine Howard. Well, I get the cabin in Olmo Ranch, California. Oh, that sounds real lovely. Catherine, are you here, Catherine? I want to make sure you're right here when I start the reading. Where is Miss Catherine? Oh, good. Now the time's starting to fly. I like being busy. Oh, you're more than welcome. More than welcome. Where are you, Catherine? I don't know where she went to. There you are. Good. I'm ready to do your reading. So bear with me. I bring your question up again. Well, I get the cabin in Olmo Ranch, California. Well, I get the cabin in Olmo Ranch, California. Let's see. Come on, cards. This is for Catherine Howard. Thank you so much for your beautiful donation as well, Catherine. Appreciate it very much. This is my bread and butter. Truly is. I'll be able to have a nice grocery day tomorrow. Here we go. Catherine is asking, Spirit, please. Will Catherine at the cabin in Olmo Ranch, California? My cards are messing up. Don't do that. Come on now. Come on, guys. Oh, my goodness. Just a mixed-up mess. Will Catherine get the cabin in Olmo Ranch, California? Give them a really good shuffle. Will Catherine receive and get and attain the ranch in Olmo, California? And the ranch, the cabin. Will Catherine get the cabin she wants in Olmo, California? And a cut right here. All right. I would say there's a real good chance for you to get what you're looking for. Yes, absolutely. Got the Six of Pentacles. That card represents a lot of generosity. All right. See where you're at. Here we go. Okay, Catherine, you're here now. Okay. Okay. If I lose you, I'll try to grab a timestamp. Where are we at? We're at 1 hour and 11 minutes right now. Okay? Remember that 1 hour and 11 minutes is where it begins. So remember that, if you will. And that way you'll be able to find it later when you come back online again. We're going into Pentacles. I love Pentacles. And another six. Sixes must like me tonight. They just want to keep showing up over and over again. With this, you are going to receive a gift. This could be money, or it could be another token of love, friendship, or support. This is feel-good money. If you're the recipient, you will feel genuinely grateful. Equally, you may be one, maybe donating your own time and effort or money. And you do this with thought and with sensitivity. Whether you are giving to an individual, such as a friend who is struggling, or to an organization like a favorite charity, the advice: receive any gift that you get with thanks and grace. And if you're the one giving to others, enjoy doing so, because giving within itself, a very act of it, is its own reward. Keywords: finances, gifts, balance, help, compassion, humility, and protection. The cards are kind of indicating you need a bit of a break here as well. You need to take a break from something, because you got the card of recovery, which is the Four of Swords. Okay? You need to take a rest from something, a break from something. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. Maybe you've been working extra hard. That could be part of it. Even your head, working your head overtime with thoughts, making decisions, that sort of a thing. You pay attention though, when this card is not to be messed with, this Four of Swords. If you have to have a break of some kind, if you don't take it under your own free will, it'll be imposed upon you, and you don't want that. Okay? Now is the time for a break. This may be your choice or imposed upon you. As you take time away from work, a relationship, or stressful commitment, this quiet time is necessary. You need some quiet time, Catherine, and an opportunity to look after yourself, to rest and recuperate, and just enjoy a more gentle pace of life for a little bit, even just for a bit. When you do, it shows that it's possible you may need to put some of your plans on hold. Don't worry about being late or behind or tardy with these plans that you have. It's going to be okay. Even if you roll things out later than what you originally planned, it's still going to work in your favor. Except that this is how things need to be just now. You are going to make progress, but when the time is right. And that isn't always on your time, right? Time of the universe. Keywords: inaction, some time away, even taking a relationship break, healing, peace, stillness, and rest. Okay? The next card that I pulled for you is, you had the Six of Pentacles, now you've got the Seven of Pentacles. This is pretty awesome, because the Seven gives you possibilities and potential of what you're going for here, all right? As far as the generic side of the card go, there's much to be gained when the Seven appears. It shows that your dedication is beginning to pay off. It's bringing you a glimpse of the rewards that you are seeking, which in your case would be your cabin in Omo, right? While you're not seeing the riches or the acknowledgement that you dream of yet, you're just getting by, but there's potential for success here. This may mean more hard work, more sacrifice, more time, and attention to detail. But by golly, the efforts are going to be worth it. Very worthwhile. Advice: don't doubt your own abilities. Don't doubt the path that you have chosen. Stay on that. Keep going. Why? You're headed in the right direction. You're on the path of the success that you're seeking. Keywords are money, perseverance, dedication, work, investment, time, and success. Now, you let me ask Lilith what she thinks of your question and what we can get out of her here. I'm just going to bring your question back up so I can see it for myself here. There we go. And I'll bring this down. This is for Catherine Howard, Spirit, via Lilith. Okay? Catherine has one question, very, very simple. We want a yes or a no. All right? Is Catherine going to be able to obtain and receive and get the cabin that she's wanting in Olmo Ranch, California? Is she going to get the cabin that she's wanting in Olmo Ranch, California? Is Catherine going to receive and obtain the cabin that she has got her eye on in Olmo Ranch, California? If this is a yes, give me a big one. Give me a nice big yes. She's thinking. Catherine wants to obtain a cabin in Olmo Ranch, California. Is it yes or no? Will she achieve this? Here she goes. Give me a faster swing and a bigger swing, please. Just so that I know. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. The answer is yes. You're going to be able to obtain the cabin. That's beautiful for you. Thank you so much. Hi, Donna. 1111 is your angel number. 111. It is too. That's good. It's wonderful. There you go. Anyways, the answer is yes. So your dream will come true, your desire. I have to look and see because there was somebody else after Catherine and see who it is. Let's see here. Sarah Hoover. Oh my God, you guys are going to make me cry. Oh, Sarah Hoover. Oh, where are you at, Sarah? You're recovering from an unhealthy relationship. There you go. That's where the 4 came in. You've got to take a break. The recovery card. You have to take it easy. Sarah, thank you so much. So much. What is your question? These questions are good tonight, too. They're really good. In Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken, I know I'm Canadian, but I think PA means Pennsylvania. A general card? Okay. All right. This is turning out to be another great evening. It was like on Saturday, I had to do readings. It didn't matter if I was tired or what. I had to. I was being pulled so hard. I was like, for heaven's sakes, fine. So I had to go in and get cleaned up and change my top. And oh my God, what an incredible night we had. It was beautiful. It was just everybody's readings were really, really nice, except for Donna. She's here. Hers was a little confusing. So it's not a big question at all. This is beautiful. Let's see what we've got here, Sarah. Oh, that night was just incredible. Oh, it was beautiful. And work, yeah, you need to take a break, Catherine. You can manifest the cabin that you want. See yourself, Catherine. See yourself living there. See yourself getting it. See yourself grabbing the keys as they're handed to you. See yourself moving in. That's beautiful. But you need to take a break. Okay, you need a little vacay. Even if it's a staycation, you need to relax for a little bit. While you're relaxing, bring up the powers of manifestation. This one is for Sarah Hoover. What's going on for Sarah? What's going on for Sarah? Don't underestimate the power of a general reading, really. But just bring forward whatever is going on for Sarah. What does Sarah need to have brought to her attention? What do you want to point out to Sarah? What do you want to show her? What do you want to bring her attention to? Can you give her some enlightenment, maybe? Can you answer maybe some questions? Does she need some direction? Do you feel that she does? Then show her which way to go. Bring Sarah whatever it is that you feel that's going to benefit her. One more roll through, and I'm going to cut the deck for you, Sarah. Here we go. Okay, here we go. What do we got? Never know what's going to be. Again. Oh my. This is good though. Okay. No. And no. That doesn't feel right at all. I'm going to give you the first two cards, and then we're going to pull a Mermaid Oracle for you. The very first card that I pulled is the Four of Pentacles. It is a security card of tarot. It's a very, very good card, Sarah. Really good card with the four. This is the security card of tarot. When your finances are on track and your work and relationships are happy and stable, you're able to provide and to care for others. Overall, you've reached a point at which you can sit back a while and appreciate the strong foundation that you've built. However, because the security has been hard won, you may resist positive changes. You may say, you know what, took me a lot to get to where I'm at. Took work, took patience, took time to get myself where I'm at. I don't want to mess with that. I don't want any other changes coming in. I want to just stay put. But Tarot's saying don't do that. Leave yourself open. Leave yourself open to changes. Consider. When opportunity comes in front of you, what appears to be opportunity, don't just shut it down and push it away. Take a bit, a little bit of time, look into it, consider it. There could be an incredible opportunity in there that you're not going to say no to. Even if it's something that's not up your alley, look at it anyway. Do some fact finding. You may be surprised by what you find, and then you'll say, whoa, and it landed at my door. Whoa, what could happen? So you don't want to brush off anything like that. Where am I again? Okay. Work and relationships are happy and stable. You're able to provide and care for others as well as yourself, but overall, you have reached a point at which you can sit back a little while and appreciate the strong foundation that you built. However, because the security has been hard won, you may resist positive change. The advice: enjoy this period of calm and order, but stay open to new possibilities too. Keep looking for new ways to expand that empire. Keywords are stability, finances, property, protection, balance, order, and foundations. And that's a beautiful thing. That's really beautiful. The next card that came up for you was the Ten of Wands. Responsibility is what the prompt is. It's normally known as the overwhelmed card of tarot, okay? Bear with me just a moment. Okay. This is a reality. That's what I'm hearing. This is keeping your feet on the ground in touch with reality, all right? That's what this card is going to be about for you. The 10 is the overwhelmed card of the tarot. You have far too much to do and to think about. There may be some pressure at work or on the home front. You're so absorbed in the details that you can't see the bigger picture, and you can't discern what's essential and what isn't. An additional meaning is that one person or situation could be taking all of your mental energy, so you have little time to focus on your own needs. Set some boundaries to reduce the stress. You may need to even say no to certain people when they come after you, asking for favors, questions, this sort of a thing. And you would never say no out of spite or meanness. It isn't like that. You'd say no because you're unable to meet what it is that they want. You can say, I can't do that now. I might be able to do it down the road, but I can't do it right now. Just be kind about it. You don't need to make any enemies, right? Or make people feel hurt or embarrassed. You be sensitive to them as you say no to them and tell them why you're saying no. Saying, I'm not saying no because I want to. I'm saying no because I have to. So you just have to be aware of other people that way. The advice is to set some boundaries, draw some lines in the sand, and just tell people, let them know. Look, you can't cross these lines right now. You're catching me at a bad time, and I'm very sorry about that, but it is what it is. All right? Burdens, overload, confusion, exhaustion, priorities, pressures, and blocks are some of the things that could be in your way. But you are in control. You are the boss of your own life. It's just that simple. It's what you allow or what you don't allow. I'm going to pull a mermaid card for you as well. You're so welcome, Catherine. My pleasure tonight. You guys got me lifted. I'm telling you right now. Spirit's been hanging pretty heavy. I can tell you that. When I can't say no to Spirit, the only reason I come on tonight is because I was sick for a day or so, full 24 hours. I spent the day in bed because I didn't trust myself to get up and walk around. And somebody said, I really miss your readings. And I'm like, I do live a couple times a week. And that person hasn't shown up yet, I don't think. So she made me feel bad. And I said, okay, I'm still going to be doing a collective reading one of these nights. It's coming. And I'm going to probably do it over the next 3 months period for March, April, and May. And that's going to be for everybody. Okay. So that's coming up. Just because I feel pulled to do that, so I have to do it. But this one right here, this is for Sarah. I feel a lot better because I wouldn't be here. I can't do this if I'm sick, and I can't do this if I'm tired, like really, really burned out tired. I'm feeling okay this evening, probably because I got that rest in yesterday. And the only other times that are negative on me that I can still do them is if I'm in a bad mood. If my mood is sucking right out loud, if I got things going on I'm not happy about, what I do, I'll read anyways. And honest to God, when I start to read, all that stuff that's going on in my life around me, it just disappears while I'm reading. And that doesn't really go anywhere, but I feel better reading and letting the spirit come in and the guides and all that good stuff picks me up. Before you know it, I'm laughing, I'm carrying on, I'm having a good time. My world is forgotten about. The only thing that's real to me is what's in front of me. So, but like I said, if I'm ill, that's a whole different thing. If I'm extremely tired, I can't, you know. But we want to see what the mermaids have for Sarah. What are the mermaids going to bring forward for Sarah? Bring her something beautiful because she deserves it. What did we pull? Ooh, the magic of the Kohelan Druid. Caution, secrecy, and wary are the words. Beautiful card. Let's see here what we've got. It's card number 9. 9, eh? Okay. There we go. And where's the divination? There we go. Okay. Listen up, Sarah. It's time for you to create a symbol of who you are in your heart. It may be that you wish to dye your hair or transform your appearance in some way. You may wish to lose weight or to shape your body via healthy exercise using weights and swimming. It may be you've adopted a more conservative appearance of late to suit better your age, your job, and what your conditioning may be telling you is suitable. But the marrow and her Coelen Druid tell you it is up to you to determine your own appearance and your wellness, your body, and your style. It is also time to consider the dolphins, as marrows are strongly aligned with the dolphins, including fungi and the famous dolphin of Dingle Bay. It's also time to choose more strictly who you will interact with. The marrows are wishing for you to signal to others who you are through your clothing or your jewelry. So you're basically making a statement by your outer appearance, and it may call to certain people and attract them so that you may find your soul family more easily. Symbols of which appearance and clothing are one can do this for you. Okay? That's it. That's it. To attract people that are more of your kind of people, almost like a tribe. And if you have a certain, let's say you like the hippie style, you do it all the way. You want to dye your hair, you want to let it go loose, you want to braid it, you want to wear it up, nasty shaggy bun, while you're wearing maybe the long sundresses or faded out blue jeans with the knees ripped out and t-shirts. The jewelry, everything fits, everything is all of a certain style. And that will put out a word to other people that see you, kind of what you're all about. That's what you want to do. You want to speak to those people, you want to draw them in. It sounds silly, but that's what it is. So, thank you so much, Sarah. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I heard another dingle. What we got now? There we go. And this reading is for June. June Ortiz. How you doing, June? Okay. June is asking, when will my product launch successfully as a licensed deal and when? There you are, June. Hi, June. Nice to see you. I'm glad that made sense to you, Sarah. I'm glad that made sense to you. So, if you're dressing very conservative, very stiff upper lip, but very conservative, that's what you're going to attract is people like that. In three-piece suits, wear a tie even on Sunday, even when they're home and off work, they still have that tie on. The whole what you would attract. But if you're more laid back, you're more earthy. You're going to attract people like that to you. They'll feel drawn. They'll feel the warmth of whatever you're putting out there to them. So, okay, June. Yes, I got you, June. I got you. Okay. This is for June. We'll call her Pipkin. And her question is, will my product launch successfully? Licensed deal. And when will this happen? Will June's product end up being launched successfully as a licensed deal? And when will this happen? Let's see here. This is for June Pipkin. June Ortiz. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is for June Pipkin / Ortiz. She has a product that she wants to launch, and will it do so successfully as a licensed deal? And when will this happen? And when will this happen? One more run, and then I'm going to cut the deck. I'm going to cut right here. This for June. Pipkin. What? You're going through some things right now that aren't exactly ideal. What's going on here, June? I haven't had any cards like this all night. You got the Nine of Wands. It shows you that you're feeling defensive. Are you trying to protect your product? Or do you feel you have to? And we got it right here in front of me. Strangely enough. I know. I can tell you what I'm feeling right now, what I'm hearing. Hold tight to your product, whatever it is. Don't let go of it. It's not part of the card. This is what's coming through for you, to hold on tight. Defend it if you have to. All right? Don't let yourself be led or influenced by other people that don't even know and they don't understand. But this card here, this 9, sees you exerting yourself to the full, protecting your job, your property, or otherwise defending your own actions. You may have made sacrifices in the past and feel that you need to justify these by staying put. However, you may need to ask yourself if you're holding on too tightly due to fear. Is this need for constant diligence an exhausting habit rather than a free choice? Protect what is yours by all means, but free up your thinking. Create some mental space to plan for your future. So stay on your track, stay on the plans that you've laid out, no matter what opposition comes at you, what people are saying to you or throwing at you, impressing upon you, maybe not believing in what you're doing, but you're to stay on the path. Hold that, hold it, okay? Stay where you want to be despite all of that. Hold on tight to your product and your dream. Protect what is yours by all means. Free up your thinking. Create the mental space to plan for your future. Start doing that now, like you've already sold it, okay? Determination and challenges, sacrifice, hard work, protection, rigidity, and fear. Hold your ground. Hold your friggin' ground. Never mind what other people are thinking and saying. You're the one that's put your heart and your soul and laid everything on the line for this. You have to stand by it. Fight for it. Protect it. Hold on to it. If you let go and you give in to other people, it couldn't have meant that much to you to begin with. So if you truly believe in this, and this is what you're doing, you may have to butt heads with some people and tell them to back the hell off and to mind their business. That you've invested a lot of yourself into this, right? So, hi, Rebecca Smith. Not bad. See, it's okay. It's going to get better. So not to worry so much. But I don't like that card. I never did. Jeez. Major Arcana number 6. The Lovers. Doesn't necessarily mean anything with lovers, though. So, all right. You're going to have a decision that you have to make, a very mature decision, because you may reach a turning point. You may need to make an investment into your future, a financial plan, maybe buying a home, moving for work, for example. The choice isn't quite straightforward right now. And in relationships, you are going to bond and commit to a relationship, or you're going to walk away. An additional meaning of the card, for those who are single is being ready for a new serious love relationship because love is on its way to you. It's coming. Make your choice based on your long-term future. Don't go for short-term gains, whatever you do. You take the long road, the hard road, the tried and true. In love, you wait for the right person rather than distract yourself with flirtations. Keywords: love and commitment, future plans, maturity, dedication, emotions, and separation. Certainly do. Certainly, Rebecca. Let's just 86 it. The next card that I see for you here is the Nine of Pentacles, which is a good card. And it is all about gratitude. Nine of Pentacles. Where are we? There we go. Okay. Hi, Carmen. Welcome. Nice to see ya. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Yep. Now is the time to treat yourself to some leisure and luxury. You could be buying some new furnishings for your home. You could be planting a garden, indulging in your favorite pursuits, or otherwise just spending on yourself. You're going to be feeling very rich in both time and money. Lucky you. You love your home. You may redecorate, you may rearrange. You may find yourself doing some baking so that you can invite others over to enjoy your relaxed, comfortable space. The advice: devote time and money to your interest and to your home. You can be the center of your world and appreciate all the good things in life just now. That sounds like everything going in your way. There's luxury, leisure, relaxation, home, abundance, independence, and generosity. There is no super chat, my dear. We don't do it that way in this group. Bear with me. You go right directly to PayPal. There you go. If you're in Canada, let me know because it's another link. But it doesn't matter where you're at on the planet. You'll be deep in the Borneo forest picking up internet by satellite. You can use PayPal. Now, somebody is not always in everything you're doing. I don't know who that is. But it's a challenge because you got the Five of Swords that represents conflict here. Okay? Conflict. Somebody's always giving you a hard time. Or at least this time they are. At this time, they're giving you a hard time. It's not nice. You don't need this extra stress or strain. It's a card of conflict. Okay? An argument or other conflict. It's going to leave you feeling very battle-worn and small. Okay? This may be because somebody that you trusted has been a little on the cruel and unkind side. They might have even been devious. It's wounded your relationship and your friendship or business relationship or even romance out of jealousy or need for power. This card can also reveal communication problems in families, hurtful opposition, or being unfairly overruled and ignored. On a more positive note, the situation is now out in the open, so you know who you can trust, who you can't trust. You know who to stay clear of because you already know the bullshit that they're going to give you. You don't need to put up with that. Avoid them. Avoid anybody that you already know is going to have nothing good to say to you about what you're doing. You have to avoid people like that. The advice: you stand your ground. And you don't need to respond in an aggressive way, but do be assertive. But whatever you do, don't retreat. You say, no, I'm standing. Even if somebody's got the nerve to raise their voice to you or use that stern or they're swearing at you, stand there very calmly and say, yeah, well, you say what you want. It's not going to change what I'm doing. I'm not going to change. I'm going to continue on. If you don't like it, clear the room. You have to stick by your guns. You have to really stick by things. Opposition and argument, shame and bullying, unfairness, loss and resilience. are the words here, okay? It is a passionate endeavor. Good, June. I'm glad to see you say that. Let me get Lilith out. Bear with me. We're going to get the good card. We get the 9 on the top. And we're going to ask, okay? I'm going to bring your question back up to make sure I've got it right directly in front of me here. There we go. Okay, June. All right. June's question. Still within the parameters of her question. Will my product launch successfully as a licensed deal? And we'll get to the when in a minute. But there. Will June's product launch successfully? Will her project launch successfully? This is for June. Come on, Lilith. Will her product launch successfully? She's thinking again. I don't know what's wrong with her. I'm getting a maybe. Why is it a maybe? Is somebody else trying to interfere here? Is that what it's about? Interference from others? Lilith, please give me a yes or no. Come on. June is trying to launch her own personal product. Is she going to be able to follow through with what it is she wants for the product? Yes or no? Give her a minute. Give her a minute. Give her a minute. She's trying to make a licensed deal out of her product. Is this going to happen for June the way she expects it to? Is this going to happen for June? Should we just call? I guess there she goes. Yes. Yes. We'd like to get a time frame on this now. When will this happen? Will this happen within the next month? The next 4 weeks? Maybe by the end of March? Could it happen by the end of March? No. Further out? Longer? Yes. How about April? Could her project be launched, her product be launched by the end of April? Longer? Longer? Thank you. What about the end of May? Could she have her product launched and ready to go by the end of May? That's a yes. Give me a good one. There we go. There we go. There we go. Is this going to be a successful venture for June? Yes. There you go, June. The end of April. It looks good. The end of April looks good. So you may have some time to wait yet, unless things change, and they can change. There's nothing written in stone. So, Super Chat also takes 30% of every single donation. I'm not making the billionaires of YouTube and Google any richer. That's why. That's why. That's why we do it this way. People don't have to do it, but if they want to be part of it, they just go to PayPal, because I'm not helping make them any richer than they already are. They're billionaires. They want to take 30%. What's that leave you? It doesn't leave anything for the person that's doing the work. I would starve to death. The very first mini readings I did, that one night, the very first night, I made $71. I have never seen 1 red cent of it. They kept it all. All of it. All of it. They put it on monetization, so it goes up, goes down. Once it goes down, it never comes back up, and then you've got no money. It's gone. No, I don't play those games. Okay. Let me see here. Who do we have next? I heard a little tingle. Thank you so much, June. We've got 2 more here. The next person, Carmen. How you doing, Carmen? How you doing, Carmen? You're welcome, June. It's not going to be that smooth sailing. It's going to be up and down from somebody else interfering, trying to impress their thoughts on you, trying to manipulate you, this kind of a thing. But you stick to your guns and you're going to be doing just fine. Hey, Carmen, where are you? Oh, I hope she's not lagging. You know what I mean, don't you, Lachey? Carmen always has a problem with lagging. I suppose it's where she's at. It's her reception of internet. So, but who's after Carmen? I'm not going to wait 10 minutes for her. And I may have to take the next person, and hopefully Carmen will show up. Okay. Wonderful. Beautiful. Carmen, you're off. Let's say high five, sister. I'll move on to the next one. She's got like, I'll give her 1 more minute. 1 more minute, and then I'm going to move on to the next one. Oh my goodness, you know, those are my neighboring provinces. Prince Edward Island and Nova Scotia and Newfoundland. They're all my neighboring provinces. We're all in Atlantic Canada here. We're all part of the Maritimes. I wish her luck too. There's always got to be somebody around to try to like blow your bubble, you know, burst your bubble. Somebody's trying to do something, believe in what they're doing, leave them alone, you know? Okay. Okay, Rebecca, I'm going to have to do you and I'll do Carmen. Watch, the minute I start shuffling for Rebecca, Carmen will show up. This happens every single time. Thank you so much for your generous donation, too. What's your question, Rebecca, since you're right here? Hi, AJ. I'll be live for 1 more hour. 1 more hour, and then I'll be knocking off. I don't go past the 3-hour mark. 3 hours is like long enough. So, Rebecca, I hope Rebecca's writing your question. Oh, there's Carmen. Okay. Am I going to meet someone, and how long? All right, let's find out. That's a simple question. Rebecca, get ready with yours. Okay, you're right after her. You're right after Carmen. She's going to be up in a minute, Lachey. She'll be up in a minute. There's Carmen showing up. Okay. Is Carmen going to meet a new love? And when? How long will she have to wait for this to happen? Is Carmen going to meet a new love? And how long will it be before she meets a new love? I'm going to cut the right here. I'm going to get right to it. No mussing and fussing. And the card. Ooh. Okay. You're just finishing up with a very, let's say, there's an upheaval in your life that you're just coming through. You're leaving one, okay? Upheaval didn't work. It's not working out. That's why we got the Tower. You're like a ship caught in a perfect storm here, Carmen. All right, I'll bring out the generic side of this major arcana. There it is. It was meant to come up. When the tower falls, you feel like your world is collapsing around you. So this is very, very hard for you. Lightning strikes. There's little that you can do. You couldn't do anything to save this relationship or hold on to it or continue with it. It was going. It was leaving you very upset, very devastated. But this wasn't your fault. You may be in shock at first, or you were, but this event is also a breakthrough for you. So there's a good side to it. You're going to be given a chance to see your world in a very different way. Also, the card may signify issues with property or challenges to your security. You may be feeling vulnerable financially and in relationships as well. The advice, just surrender to the universe, leave it in the hands of the universe. Give up your control. Begin to construct a brand new way of thinking to get your spirits back up again. You're not going to attract anybody if you're walking around crying and depressed. So you've got to take a deep breath and let it all go. Let it all go. All the stuff that went on, let it go as part of your past and get excited about what's going to happen. Not bad stuff, good stuff. Get excited about it. That everything's coming at you again and it's coming in new and fresh. Finding a new way of thinking and relating and living, all for the better. You now have the freedom to start over and a strong foundation on which to rebuild whatever has fallen. You can build your life back up. Breakdown, endings, chaos, surrender, breakthrough, beginnings, and enlightenment. Okay? Hold on to that question there, Rebecca. I'm going to be right with you. The next card, you are going to meet somebody. You know why? Look, Carmen. You got the happily ever after card. This tells me you're going to be meeting somebody else. Someone else is coming into your life. It's going to be better for your life. It's going to be a better fit for you, giving you a brand new, fresh start. As a matter of fact, that card doesn't come up all the time, and I love it when it does. It's exciting, is what it is. Bear with me a moment. Okay. Love will grow and bonds will deepen in romance because your social and your family connections are going to grow and thrive as well. Anything you do with others is favored now. From celebrations to team sports, any old disagreements are overcome in the spirit of togetherness. Children will thrive. Your home will be a hive of activity. Equally, you enjoy prosperity and work success. Additional meaning of this 10 is finding your dream home. Advice: you can feel blessed for the life that you have. It's going to be time to celebrate very, very soon. Family, love, weddings, home, security, children, celebrations. And let's find out when. Let's find out when for you, Carmen. When is Carmen going to meet the new love coming into her life? It's going to be bringing her so much happiness, filling her life, filling her heart in the best of ways. When will Carmen meet the new love coming into her life? Could this happen within the next human month? Is it possible within the next month that Carmen will meet a new love? Look at that. She's saying yes. Could it happen sooner than that? Yes. Could she meet the love of her life, the new love, within 3 weeks? Could she meet them within 2 weeks? 3 weeks it is. There you go, Carmen. You got somebody new coming into your life. So make sure you're paying attention. This kind of a thing to what's going on. And it's going to be a good relationship for you. It's going to it's like somebody giving you spraying a shot of livelihood, excitement, fun, laughing a lot, feeling in love, feeling safe, feeling wanted. There you go. Okay? Okay, Rebecca. Okay. Hi, Veronica. Let me see. I'm trying to find. Just went through a DNA check with all Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, PI. Okay. Where is Rebecca's question? How can Kelso and I get back together? Kelso and I get back together. Welcome back, Veronica. It's crazy because I never thought I had Canadian ancestors, and then it popped up. Isn't that something? Kelso, we destined to be back together. You're going to do well. You can start getting excited. You can get excited, Carmen, okay? What is Rebecca doing? Changing? No. Rebecca, what do you mean you're changing your question? Oh, dear. That's going to hold things up. I'm not going to start anything if she's going to change your question. Rebecca's lagging a little bit. She's not hearing me. Are you going to stay with the same question, Rebecca? When are you and Kelso going to get back together? Or are you coming up with a new question? Good luck to you. I wish you the very best, Carmen. Very happy for you, too. You got one of the best cards in the deck. Nobody complained about her question. Why is she doing this? Rebecca, nobody complained about your question. It's fine. I could have given you a yes or a no. Very simple. Anybody else is looking here? There's the PayPal link. I just got a feeling somebody's going to ask. There it is, in case you want it. Why are you changing your question? Whatever your question is, just lay it out for me so I can get on it. Rebecca. Help me, Lush. I don't know what to do. She's changing her question, then where is it? And she didn't need to do that. Rebecca needs to leave the chat and come back in. She's lagging really bad. Really, really bad. There, okay. Kelso's my soulmate and twin flame, and is it possible for him to be part of my family and my 4 children? All right, let's find out here. Okay. This is for Rebecca Smith. She's in love with somebody by the name of Kelso, and she's wondering, Kelso is her soul mate and her twin flame, and it is possible that they're going to reunite and he could become a part of her family. Is this possible for Rebecca? Hi, Christy. Welcome. Let's see here. Is Kelso going to become a permanent fixture in Rebecca's life? Will he become part of her immediate family? Will he become part of her immediate family? Will he be good for her life and the family? Let's see here. Is Kelso going to become a permanent part of Rebecca's life and part of her family? Here we go. I'm going to cut the deck right here. Okay, the first card I pulled for you is, strangely enough, a Two of Pentacles. This card represents options, okay? Just bear with me for a moment. Okay. The two shows a decision is underway. You're considering your options, rehearsing all the possible outcomes. Rather than taking any action right now, that's what you're doing. You're sitting back and you're thinking. The choice may concern jobs, places of study, potential homes, or where to travel. But in personal finances, there are demands upon your resources. You may find yourself juggling your income and expenditures in order to balance the books. I'm finding that more important than anything. Pay attention to the details of any financial agreements or offers. Look for the long-term benefits rather than the short-term gains. The same go for relationship. You look for the long-term benefits, all right? Choices, prosperity, property, finances, balance, judgment, contracts, and details. Okay. Before you enter in this relationship, once again, you have to use your wisdom. That's why you got the High Priest here. Okay? Okay. You've got to make sure you know what you're doing by including Kelso into your life. Bear with me for just a moment. He's good to have. You can't. It's kind of hard to walk in the wrong area with the High Priest. He's here to offer you wisdom. He reaches out his hand and offers you wisdom. All right. He wants you to stop and think and be really, really sure about this Kelso person. Are you really positive about him? He's offering you wisdom. He's offering you help. He wants you to double check. He wants you to make sure. If it doesn't work out, how's it going to affect your family life? How's it going to affect your children? You've got to think about these things, okay? You always put your children first. Orthodox religions, marriage and ceremonies, and wisdom are powerful leaderships, and they are the gift of the High Priest. This High Priest is a man of learning. He's a teacher card of tarot. The High Priest suggests education might be an option for you now. I don't think that's what you're interested in. But he predicts unity in two ways: in your body, mind, and soul. So you feel connected to your intuition and close to your guides. Secondly, he represents the unity of two people as they come together as one. Additional meaning of the card is convention and tradition. But if this isn't for you, you may feel restricted by another's traditional beliefs. There is a possibility you are going to join together. Listen to your inner wisdom. That is what's going to be what guides you toward a new path, a new belief, or a new teacher. Keywords are education, traditional beliefs, ceremonies, unity, marriage, values, and authority. So yes, he could very well come back into your life. The next card I received was the Knight of Wands, representing activity. Yeah, have a cigarette. Okay, so with the Knight of Wands, there's no more waiting around when this knight arrives. as every aspect of your life is going to receive a sudden energy boost. This is wonderful. Expect a download of emails, messages, calls, decisions, offers, and opportunities. You can now make progress professionally, at home, and in relationships too. Personal projects benefit from this. The dynamic influence too. Another meaning of the card is travel and moving house. You'll find that you're now able to move very, very quickly. Choose which people, which situations or projects will benefit most from your efforts and attention. Stay grounded. You're going to make some great steps towards success. Keywords: energy, movement, passion, focus, balance, communication, relationships. And the next card you're going to love, because I do. I love. Look what you got. You got the World. I call this a Midas touch card. I call it that for a reason, because it seems like when you get the World card, that everything you touch seems to turn to gold or feels golden. You know what I mean? That kind of a beautiful thing. Bear with me. Bear with me. It's a beautiful card. You're very lucky to have it. As long as you use your wisdom, getting into a new relationship, as long as, where am I? As you take your time, be very conscious of what you're doing, set some ground rules. You've got 4 children. They have to come first no matter what, right? So, and he has to be in agreement with you that the children come first. You're trying to give them a better life. You're not trying to weigh down their lives. You're trying to enhance their lives. The world is showing that your life is regenerated and renewed as you finally find the success that you seek and celebrate your achievements. You may receive a particular reward for your efforts. This card also shows the completion of a phase, such as a meeting of a target or a goal, or finalizing a house move or another major project. The World often comes up in a reading to signify a relationship landmark, such as a wedding anniversary or the renewing of vows, renewing of promises. There are opportunities for you to travel now, and if you are single, you can have romantic adventures, but you're only looking for the one. The advice: celebrate what you have achieved, embrace new opportunities. You will be full of energy and motivation. The world is your oyster. After this point, go ahead and start picking all the pearls you want, you might say. Keywords: success, completion, celebration, beginnings, travel, motivation, and renewal. So the answer to your question looks like a big yes to me. We will find out from Lilith. Bear with me one moment. Okay. Is Rebecca going to be reunited with what she feels is the love of her life with Kelso? Are they going to be renewing their vows to each other, their commitment to each other? Just a minute. Come on, Lilith. Are Kelso and Rebecca going to be reunited? Look at her go. The answer is yes, all the way around. A resounding yes for you. Rebecca, look at that. Is this going to be a good mate, a good match? Is it going to enhance Rebecca's life in the ways that she expects? Wonderful. There you go, Rebecca. The answer is a big resounding yes for you. So there you go. Thank you very much for your question and your donation. Thank you so much. This is beautiful. This is really, really nice. I'm happy for you. I truly hope that everything works out just the way that you're pining for. I got another question I heard come in. Who is up next is Veronica. Will Greg and I unite? Veronica, where you at? Thank you for your beautiful donation as well. Veronica? Veronica? You just make sure you use your wisdom to take your time getting you two back together, right? That's all you need to do. Veronica, you're up. Hi, Veronica. Haven't seen you in a while. Okay, you're wondering if you and Greg are going to be united. Let's see, are Veronica and Greg going to be united? Veronica would like to ask, are her and Greg going to be united? Are Veronica and Greg going to be united? I don't know, I got a good feeling for you right off. I do. I have a very, very positive feeling here that you are. Are Greg and Veronica going to be united together as one? Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. See, are Veronica and Greg going to be united? Let's throw it through one more time, and then I'm going to cut the deck. Just one moment. Will Greg and Veronica be united? Let's bring us forth some enlightenment. I'm going to cut right here. We're probably going to have to ask Lilith. If you are, it could take a while. Right now, we got the moon. There could be something that you don't know about him. What could it be? What could it possibly be, Veronica? There's something that he's not coming real clean about. That's not what I felt. I felt that you were going to get the. I really did. But there's some kind of holding back here. And you can't quite put your finger on it. But there's something that he's holding back on. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. As the card's going to explain here, it always does. The moon is watching you, and it's questioning what you see. What has your attention? It's going, why? Can you see beyond illusion when doubt and confusion threaten to overwhelm you? A situation or a relationship may seem appealing under the romantic light of the moon, but will it stand the test of time? Your intuition may be telling you that everything is not as it seems. Another meaning of the card is that hidden fears and old memories surface as you work through an emotional block. Give yourself time to work out the best way forward. Don't rush it, Veronica. Take your time, okay? And if there's something he's not being completely forward with you about, give him time to come clean on his own. Take things slow. That's what you need to do. Oh, thank you very much, Rebecca. That's beautiful. You can't push through this. You can't make it happen overnight. You've got to take your time. Another meaning of the card is that hidden fears and old memories, as I said, will surface as you work through emotional blocks. The advice: give yourself time to work out the best way forward. Your intuition holds the answers, so you listen to your gut. Pay attention to its messages through your feelings and dreams rather than rely on a logical approach to a problem. The unconscious are part of your keywords: doubt, decisions, dilemma, sadness, the past, and fear. And you are a very sensitive woman because you've got this beautiful card. She's representing you, Veronica. She's representing you, my dear. Okay? She's a beautiful card. She represents the querents whenever she shows up. Well, the female ones, anyways. So let me bring up the Queen of Cups here. She's gorgeous. And she's showing me what a beautiful person you are, inside and out, and how sensitive you are. This queen is the Queen of Hearts, a very sensitive and compassionate woman. She's describing you. You're very gentle towards your friends, openly loving toward your family and your partner. She offers loyalty, inspiration, creativity, so your projects will thrive too. And as the U card, this queen is showing you that now is the time for you to focus on relationships, on children, and sharing with friends. If you're single, she's predicting you are emotionally ready for a new love. What sucks here? You're emotionally ready, but you and Greg are not at 100% where you should be. There's some reason why he's dragging his feet a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? And you gotta let him come clean on his own. He has to come forward on his own. If he starts asking you, well, when are we gonna grow? When are we gonna really commit to this? You say, when you're ready to open up and tell me what's been bothering you. Tell me what's holding you back before we take it any further. You're gonna try to push those romantic, loving feelings to the side so you can deal with the practical side of the relationship. You don't want to lie to yourself. You're not going to lie to yourself. He's got to come clean. He's got to open up. He's got to be able to trust you. Tune into your nurturing side. So in saying that, you could really tell him, look, I can be here for you. No matter what's going on, just tell me what it is. I won't turn my back. I won't abandon us. I won't do that. I can be here for you. We can work through this. We can learn a way to deal with it. We can handle it. But just be honest. Always be honest with me. And there won't be anything we can't do. Just that beautiful. He's got to come to trust you. All right. As long as you let him know you have a nurturing side. In decision making, your emotional intelligence is going to be your best guide here because we're dealing with emotions, right? The keywords are love and nurturing, generosity, sympathy, protection, care, and emotion. If he would open up to you, he would know that he can feel safe with you. Once he knows this, it's going to kick open the doors. And he's going to say, all right, I'm an open book. Here's what's going on with me. Here's what I didn't want to share, but I know that I have to. You're so right. And he's going to have a lot of respect for you. All right. So that's that. I'm going to pull. No, I'll ask Lilith first. Bear with me. Let's see. Bear with me. We're going to ask Lilith just to get her 2 cents. Okay, let me warm her up first. There we go. All right, Lilith. Spirit via Lilith. Are Greg and Veronica going to finally unite into a full-blown relationship? Are they going to get there? Is this going to come to pass? Are Greg and Veronica going to be united as one? Give me a good swing here. Give me a good swing. Come on, Lilith. Are Greg See the hesitation. She's even hesitating. She's like, yeah, but you got to move forward in some work here with this relationship. I can tell you that right now. She wants to say yes, and she's holding back because something else has to happen first. That's why. In the bigger picture down the road, can you see this, Lilith? Can you see Veronica making successful growth forward with each other in their relationships? A yes or no, please. There we go. There we go. Yes. That's better. There she goes. But I tell you, not going to make her stress anymore. She's saying yes, but did you see the hesitation? Did you see that hesitation there, Veronica? It's because there's things that you guys have to work out first. As long as you can get him to open up to you, to trust you at 150%, everything will fall into place. But he has to trust you. You can't pressure, you can't push. You can just open up to him and say, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. No matter what it is that you're holding back, we can talk about it. We can work through it. I love you that much. I feel that much promise. I'm not going to turn on you. I'm not going to do it. I'll keep an open mind. I haven't known you forever, so therefore you have a life that you live that I don't know anything about. So it's only natural. Do you know what I mean? So there you go. Okay. Let me pull a mermaid card for you, Veronica. Okay. Let me pull a nice Mermaid Oracle card for you, just to see if there's anything else that the mermaids want to enlighten you with. This is for Veronica. What would you like to say to Veronica? I'm sure there's something that you need to say to her. Make her life a little more pleasant, more joyful, to give her something that she can look forward to. All it is him holding back. He's afraid that if he tells you right now, right out, that you're going to turn your back and drop him. He's afraid. That's why he's like, she knows this won't be good, but he just has to learn to trust you. And you can't really force somebody into that. He's got to come to it on his own. And if and when he does, it's going to be in your better interest for sure. Okay? I mean, you've got a past too. He hasn't known you since the day you were born. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there'll be things about your past that he won't like. Tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go. Here we go. I'm going to cut after this. This is for Veronica, our beautiful Veronica. He wants this to work out for you too. It is what he wants as much as you do. What do we got here? Endurance. Keep going. Okay, bear with me. That is card number 43. Yeah, 43. Oh, way over here. Dun, 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 dun. 43, almost the very last card, but not quite. There we go. Okay, here we go. Whatever they're going to tell you, heed what they say. All right. Like these mermaids, you are reaching an important stage of your journey, and it is essential that you continue. There will be times when you will feel that you have had enough and you wish to suddenly stop moving, to sink rather than to swim. But the mermaids are here to ask you to continue to swim. Keep going. Tired though you may be, full of doubt though you may be, the second part of your strength is readying itself and will come through. Excuse me. Just at the point that you are ready to give up, keep going. You are strong. And you will get so much further than you currently believe that you can. This is not the time to run back or to allow the waters to take you. This is a time to continue the journey that you're committed to, because you are being tested. And you can pass this test, but you must keep going. Eyes forward, intention focused, purpose clear, recommit, and keep going. There you go. There you go. That was nice. Pretty simple. So you don't give up. No matter how tired you get, how doubtful you get. Keep going. If he's what you want and you know, he wants you and you want him, you'll work through this. I know you will. I know you will. Easily. Easily work through it. Once you know what it is that you have to work your way through. And hi, MK. Thank you so much, Veronica. That was interesting. That was really interesting. A really good vibration coming through as well. Ah, there. We got through. We got through. All the ones that were listed. That's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. There, take a bit of a break. Maybe actually get the finished cigarette here. Really, really good. You're not going to throw that all away for anybody either, are you, Victoria or Veronica? I know you're not. He'll have to come through at a decent amount of time for you too. He can't drag this out forever. You know, he's going to have to open up. He's going to have to lay it out. And maybe he's just over worried about what you're going to think or what your reaction is going to be. Maybe he's overthinking it. Maybe he's over worried. Maybe he's thinking, well, somebody said that to me. I'd think twice about them, you know? And maybe you can't speak for the people all the time. So I always appreciate you too. You're real easy to read for, Veronica. But isn't that funny? Like with Lilith, she just didn't. It's like she was like wanting to move, but she was like something was holding her back. You know what? That was her way of saying you guys are both being held back because of something that he's terrified to tell you about. He'll warm up after a while. He'll loosen up. He'll come across. And then you take everything from there, is what you do. Just that simple. Beautiful. Beautiful. You could have a very wonderful, loving relationship. And that's what you want. We have less than a half an hour left. So, less than half an hour left. I will put up the link one more time for anybody new that comes in and they decide they want something. There's the link. There we go. Nice readings. Good readings, in-depth readings, knowledgeable readings, hitting home, that kind of a thing. Lilith is just right on. It was so weird the way she did that. I don't want to, I don't want to, I don't want to. I want to, but I can't. I want to, but I can't. I want to. And that's what you guys are doing. You both want to, but you can't because of something that's between you. So, yeah, she was more or less conveying those feelings. You guys want to. He wants it, you want it, but there's something being held up. It's holding you up. Not too bad, Veronica. I'm still alive. I hope I'm alive for the next 81 years. I asked for 82. Not 82 years, but 82 years old. And 1 year's gone by since I've asked. That's pretty good. Knock on wood. So far, so good. It's quiet. Not always easy to deal with, easygoing and all that. But my life at home, when it comes to me and my little furball here, life is perfect with him. Everything outside of that is secondary. It's just everyday life worries that you know, struggles sometimes, things like that. But But overall, I've been a lot worse off in so many different ways, not just financially, but other ways. And I don't have those things anymore. So I'm grateful for what I don't have, and I'm grateful for what I do have, you know. So it was good seeing you again too, Veronica. I'm really happy for you. Very interesting though. Very, very interesting. At least there's some hope and some promise. It all weighs on him though. Most of it weighs on him. This much weighs on you and how you respond and react to whatever he's going to talk to you about, you know? So it's hard to say what it is. But he needs to be honest with you, or it'll never be at 100%. You'd be at 90% instead of 100% if he's not open with you. It makes it hard because you have such strong feelings for each other to see clearly. It makes it really, really hard, you know? So I'm not saying he is, but I'm saying could be something like, just off the wall. It's just a weird example that's come into me. Not that that's what it is, not even a possibility, but maybe when he was younger, he thought he was gay, you know? Maybe he actually had a boyfriend for a while and then realized as he got older, this isn't for me. I'm not gay. I'm attracted to women. It could be something like that. He'd be terrified of you finding that out. It's that kind of terror, kind of fear. He'll find something like that out and he's going to come. He's real uncomfortable with it. You know, it could be something like that. You never know. You never know. So, all good things do take time. That's what makes them so beautiful when they arrive. You know, um, maybe years ago he got in trouble with the law. It could be something like that. Um, it's hard to say. Could be a lot of negative things, but you can deal with these things. And the fact that he's afraid to tell you is kind of a good thing because he knows that more than anything, he wants to be honest with you. And more than anything, he doesn't want to lose you, Veronica. And he's thinking, if I tell her, there could be a chance that I'll lose her. And I don't want to lose her. I wish I didn't have to tell her. But it's never going to be at 100% if he continues to hold back. That's the problem. So, and I'm not saying the gay thing is part of the intuition. It's not part of it. I was just using it as a good example of discomfort for him. Something like that. Discomforting. Where he's terrified if he tells you he's going to lose you. But he could be reading too much into it. Taking it for granted that you would drop him or you know, and maybe you're going to be fine with whatever he tells you. It's not occurring to him that you'll be fine with it. He doesn't want to lose you. It's just that simple. Really good readings tonight. Very interesting readings tonight. So, you know, I got 20 minutes left and we'll be saying good night. We'll be saying sayonara and I'll sleep well tonight. I got a bunch of dishes to do. I save my dishes. I can do them all in one sitting. I'll get up and my dishes, the sinks will be cleaned and the counters and the stove will all be cleaned. And I like waking up like that. I'll make up my grocery list for my son, what I need. And by tomorrow afternoon, he'll be coming through the door with what I need. It'll make for a good week. The rest of the week will be pretty good. So the weather is warming up. We're coming into that time of year where temperatures have warmed up a lot. And we'll probably have another storm or two. There's the tug of war between winter and spring. We get that every year. But spring is going to win out no matter what. So I'll take these off for a few minutes. My goodness, I'm watching a lot of the TikTok. And it is addictive. It's some of them are funny. There's a couple of them that are on there that go, well, I was going to go do shopping today and go pay bills today and run here and run there. I had a lot of things to do, but I thought before I get started getting on with my day, I thought I'd sit down and watch 5 minutes of TikTok, finish my tea, and then I would get started and leave and get on with my day. 6 hours later, I'm still here. And that is what TikTok is like. It's almost like there's no sense of time. I get in bed, and what are we right now? We're 12:02. So say 12:30, maybe if I got my dishes done by then. 12:30, going on 1 o'clock, I'll climb into bed, and I have it on the little cell phone, which isn't really a phone. I don't have a SIMS card in it, but I can do internet stuff. And I'll say, oh, just till 1:30, and then I'm going to shut it off. Before I know it, it's 3 a.m. Every night. I get hooked into it. But lately, there was one night, a few nights back, and it was one tarot reader after another. They've only got 60 seconds to say what they're going to say. And then today, some girl came on. Somebody did this on YouTube too, and they got in a lot of trouble for it. She started running down the other tarot readers. They're not saying what the cards are. They hold them up and they flash them so fast you can't see them. But I see them and I know what they are. And the interpretation that they're giving of the cards isn't anything to do with the card they held up, the card that they pulled. They're making stuff up. They're lying. They're pretending. They're this. And I'm sitting there going, here goes another one. Like I said, there was one in particular. She's very, very popular. And she started running down all the tarot readers and how they were wrong in their approach and everything they did. You know what? The tarot readers maybe what she's saying is right and true. I had to agree with some of the things, examples. But if you've got nothing good to say, what are you doing? Do you think everybody's going to just flick past every other tarot reader and everybody's going to like gravitate towards just you because of what you're saying about them? You can't. I could have done the same thing. I know they were, this is this card and that card, and the stuff that they were interpreting was not the meanings of the cards, not even close. Like before I use the Four of Cups as an example. It's not the best card to have. It shows a bad state of mind, bad outlook. And, oh, you're going to have money coming in, and you're going to have love, and and I'm shaking my head, but I certainly wouldn't get on there and start running other tarot readers down. It's just wrong to do that. She may end up being removed if they complain. But if you have got nothing good to say, why say anything at all? I didn't. I noticed it a long time ago. A lot of the readers, they were wrong. They're not hitting the cards quite right. But I'm not going to say anything about it. I just think people shouldn't do things like that, really. You know. Zip in, really. We're doing pretty good here as far as the weather goes. It's not too bad. But I don't know. I do like TikTok. Some stuff I don't. I hate. They've got voiceovers when you're putting a video together. Like a lot of women will use a man's voice to overdub theirs. So what they're saying comes out like the sound of a man, that kind of thing. And some women don't show themselves and they use the man voice and you think it's a man that's putting up that little video. Things like that. Some of them are pretty good. I don't pay too much attention to the tarot readers. I've had people tell me I should be on there doing the same, but I don't, no desire to really be on there. Maybe down the road I will for the hell of it or the fun of it. But no, the YouTube and the group is enough for me. I'm not looking for worldwide stardom. I've already got worldwide attention. And my channel has suffered because of the algorithms on YouTube. And I'm not alone there. And there is another reader I know going through it to say, I keep meaning to message him, but I keep forgetting. It's not that I watch very rarely do I watch other readers. I don't have time. And when you read like I do, you get sick of it. You don't want to go back on to watch anybody else. But I found out through the grapevine that for Tyler's tarot, a lot of his people are not getting notifications when he's online anymore. That's how it started for me. His numbers are going to start wheeling backwards. His numbers are going to get smaller. And that's what YouTube can do to you. They go by algorithms and they're not always correct. So, but he's going through what they started putting me through 2 years ago. And I probably should be well up into the 100,000, if not more. And that's being very modest, is where it should be. I should be even more than that, way more, but I'm being modest about it. And I was up to 52, I think it was, and they've got me back. They've got me down now, and it's 100 down. 100. It's always 100 people down. 100 people down. And what the system does, it goes into the individual members, like you guys on YouTube. It will go into where you have your favorites all saved to the different channels you subscribe to, and it just starts taking them. Taking them. That's what it does. And people go a month, 2 months, 3 months, they're going, the hell's Bea Funny Fortune's been? Did she quit? What's going on? It's not that at all. You're not getting notification. That's why I encourage people, join the Facebook group. There you always get notification because I put the notification in when I'm live, and the people in there just have to click, and then they're part of the live stream. So I don't think Tyler Tarot knows yet what's going on, but unless he does something drastic to get his numbers up and keep them growing, all the work he's put in is all going to be for nothing. So, yeah. Exactly. Exactly, Chris. Yes. Yes. Some of them are, Veronica, you're right. Some of them are. It is very addictive, though, but the time flies by so fast. And they do the same thing, YouTube's doing. It's all algorithms. I had followed 20 or 30 people. You know, the high guy? It's going to be a lovely day. And he's got the big HI on his hand. I love him. I just adore this guy. They took him away from me. They took another guy named Jack away from me. Princess Mia was another one. Mother Goddess, I think, was another one. But quite a few people that I was subscribed to them to follow them, they all disappeared one night. All of them, every one of them. I had nobody. I opened up my thing, they were all gone, every one of them. So it's the same thing. Same thing. They're doing the same. These algorithm programs are bullshit. They shouldn't be doing this to people. It's terrible. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Veronica, you can bet. Bea Fundy Fortunes has been removed. I've got 2 women that I know of that told me, they said every single month I have to resubscribe in order to get the notification. Every month you're pulled away, you disappear from my list. Every month I got to resubscribe. I got no control over it. It's the algorithms. So, but if you go and look where you keep your favorites on YouTube here, you're going to see that Bea Fundy Fortunes is not on your list. You have to resubscribe again. Yeah. Do you know those names too? Yeah, they're really, really good. So, yeah, they're really good. And I just really, I really like that. They call him the High Man. He's got it's going to be, I forget the song, how it goes, it's going to be a special day. And he holds that up. It's pretty cool. And then there was the couple that had the little chihuahua, and he gives it a bath before it goes to bed. He washes its face, washes its little feet, puts the little jammies on it, kisses them on the nose. They're in the bathroom, says, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you out there. There's a little chihuahua kissing him back. I love stuff like that. I can never remember their name, but yeah. Yeah. They're all really, really, really good. Really good. There's a couple more. I'm not remembering them all right off, but yeah. If I see people, because New Brunswick's on there quite a bit, people in New Brunswick use TikTok as well. And if it's not right over the top, ridiculous, or stupid, I will follow everybody from New Brunswick because it's my home province, right? TikTok lately has been doing weird things. Now, like one night, 2 nights in a row was all tarot readers. Just a slew of them. The next night after that was all cooking, baking, cooking, frying, blah, blah. You know, a couple of them, you're going, that's pretty good. That's interesting. But after an hour, it's one after the other, after the other, after the other. Then I shut it off. Boom, shutting it off. I'm bored now. I don't like it. I don't like the changes that they've been making. They're making some kind of adjustment and changes. So I'm slowly getting back. Once in a blue moon, EJ. Once in a blue moon. Want me to pull one now? I'll pull one for myself. Okay. This group wants to see me pull a card. Be nice to me. Be gentle. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see what's going on for me for tomorrow. We'll say for tomorrow. What's going on for me for tomorrow? Is there anything that needs to be brought to my attention for tomorrow, which is the 25th? No, we're the 24th. Sounds better. Hey, sweetheart, the 24th for tomorrow, Wednesday the 24th. What is going on for me? I'm going to cut right here. Let me see what I got. Whoops. Okay. Ooh, don't like that. These are cards I pulled all these earlier. Well, the first card I got was the 3 of Cups. That's the card that came up for me. Reunion. Reunion. What the heck does that mean? That I'm going to be hearing from somebody I haven't heard from in a long time? Maybe. Hard to say. Whoops. Okay. You gather together with friends and family to celebrate. So this 3 predicts weddings, parties, reunions, precious time spent with the people that you love who make you feel like your true self. In their company is uplifting and fun, replenishing. If you're single and looking for love, there may be an opportunity for a flirtation. And if you're working on a creative project, now's the time for me to get in the zone. Be carefree, enjoy the company of those that make you laugh. Keywords are celebration, friendship, healing, fun, flirtation, indulgence, and creativity. The only thing that I know of as far as people go for tomorrow is my son. My son is coming, and that's about the only time. I see him once every couple of weeks, and he always cracks me up. He's always good company. I always hate to see him leave. So that is, so no way, MK, you're 61. Oh my God, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I wish everybody had a voice. We could all sing you happy birthday. I heard that somebody passed on. I don't know who it was. Don't know who that was. Somebody else has said something about that. I think it was in Facebook that somebody had passed on, one of the readers. Isn't that something? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Karen. Happy birthday to you and many more. So yeah, the 5 of Swords conflict, so that means I'm going to have a bit of a spit with somebody, an argument of some kind. That's nothing new. I get that. Usually get a troll in the channel kind of a thing. Have an argument with somebody in my life? My real life? Probably not, because I don't see many people. And I don't talk on the phone the way I used to. There's a recovery. I can see this coming for me because I'm always tired the next day after reading. Like tomorrow, I will try my best to take the day off and not read unless I'm pulled back in. I get pulled in a lot. So, you know, I want a mermaid card now. I want to see what the mermaids are going to say to me. This is for me, guys. This is for me, beautiful mermaids. 61. You're same age as me now, Karen. You're same age as me. That's what I am. 61. I don't feel it. I'm always shocked when I say that. You know, the only thing I don't like about being 60s in my 60s is you think more about your mortality. How much time do you have left? You know, when you're in your 30s and 40s, oh, I got a lifetime left. You hit your 60s, that changes. You say, I may be gone tomorrow. I'm 60s now. Will I live much longer? How long? You know, that's the way I think. Because I figure at most I probably have 20 years left. And that's a very short time. Not long at all. So, are we like fine wine? Well, I suppose. But once you open that wine, it's not like you could save it forever. Oh my goodness sakes. Song of the Siren, the call, summoning voice to acknowledge. That's the card that came up for me right there. I'm going to have to look it up. What is that? Number 5? Is that all? Oh, wow. That's a short one. Number 5 or 2. Whoops, went a little bit too far. What is, I don't remember. I've pulled this once or twice before. Many fairy tales and legends speak of a long-lost song, a note or chord, which, if restored, can take us to the land of fairy or mer and bring us home again. Sometimes it is played on the harp, made from whalebone. So the sea once again has a sound that can unpeel the veil and let us see within the realms that swirl around us, invisible as radio frequencies, but just as able to be tuned into if we choose to find the right note to sing. It is now time to learn more about how you use your voice and the impact its tone, note, and signature has. People and the universe will respond so differently if you bring your voice into tune. It does not mean to pretend or to speak falsely. It means even if it causes you great discomfort, you must break through the lock that you placed around your own throat. Ask the mermaids for help, and your song will pour forth. Like that of the sea creatures, the whales, and the dolphins, your natural voice will be found and sung, and you will be free again. Well, that was my reading. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's probably not going to happen, EJ, because I don't go out. And out here, these are people I've known for 10, 11 years. That's about it. Neighbors out here, we all keep to ourselves. We say hi as we're walking by or wave when you're driving by. But I've got one better neighbor. He lives across the street up on the hill, and he comes over. And when he comes to visit, he's usually here for hours, kind of a thing. But he shows up every now and then. He's the only one. The rest of the neighbors don't, and I don't bother them either. So I'm just lucky that I'm able to talk. Something hasn't slammed my mouth. Oh my, it is a 3-hour mark. I am finished for the night. That's it. That's it. I gotta get my dishes done and clean up my kitchen a little bit. Just a little upset that I left. I thought of it before going on camera too. I thought, oh, I don't want to do them right now. There's not a whole lot to do. It's just me and the baby here. And I said, heck with it, I'll do it after. So If I don't feel like doing it right now, I can do it in the morning. It's not like anybody's going to come to my house and catch me with dirty dishes in my sink. Believe you me. But I refuse to wash 2 cups, or anything. I wait till I've got a load of dishes. So last time I did dishes was 2 days ago. So they're built up again. So I try to cook myself meals, and that's what makes a mess. That's what dirties up a frying pan or a pot, that kind of a thing. There we go. All my tools are being put away, and it's a wonderful thing. So I'm happy you came in too. I hope you have a memorable birthday. Really, really, really do. Yeah, I might even mop my floors tomorrow. So I know what you mean, EJ. I feel better if I do. But if anything, what I'm going to do is, if anything, I'll stock them and I'll get them ready to take right off in the morning. I'll make sure my counters and my stove and my table are cleaned off before I go. I will do that much. Thank you so much, Veronica. The same to you. You have a beautiful, beautiful day tomorrow. You're so lucky. You're in the throes of a new relationship. Really, I envy you. Especially if you've just fallen in love or you're in the midst of falling. It's a whole new adventure. It's a beautiful place to be. Oh, I bet. I bet. I've got to order 1 or 2 more too. I'm not big on collecting them. I've got, I don't know, what have I got out here? I've got 1, 2, I've got 4, 5, 5 decks out here, but I usually use the Oceanic because it's Bay of Fundy. The day will come. I'm going to create my own for the Bay of Fundy. I am. Actually, my coffee tonight is called Bay of Fundy Coffee. That's the name of it. Seriously. Did I throw the package out? Because I dump it into a bigger thing. But a friend of mine gave it to me. It's put out by a coffee company called Java Moose. And it's a special blend for the Bay of Fundy. That's what it's called, Bay of Fundy. Special blend. So, kind of had the Bay of Fundy going pretty strong tonight. I was even drinking it. That's always nice, too. Always nice. I've never heard of that one, Anima Monday. Oh, it's different. You'll have a lot of fun with them, though. You really, really will. Yes. You got a new job, Veronica? Really? Oh, yeah, Karen, that's good coffee. It's good. It's really, really nice coffee. So, a friend of mine gave it to me. Her husband bought it for her. He bought her 6 bags of it for Valentine's Day. And she brought one over to me. She goes, "Here." She gave me one a couple years ago, too. And I said, "Oh, Bay of Fundy coffee." That's great, but they're expensive. Java Moose, you're going to pay some money for it. Probably about $30 a bag. So, but I love it. And of course, that's what I was said I could have tea tonight. What was I going to do before I turned the camera? I'm going to have tea. I'm going to have coffee. And I went, I got my Bay of Fundy coffee on the go. I'm going to make a Bay of Fundy coffee. I just forgot to mention it till now. So it was a lovely gift. It really was. It was beautiful. But thank you very, very much. What are we? Tuesday. We're now Wednesday morning. Thursday, Friday. Maybe Saturday I'll be back. If I show up on Thursday or Friday, I'll be doing that collective for the next 3 months. And then on Saturday, maybe we'll do another mini reading. We'll see. I hope you're happy with what you're doing now, Veronica. You deserve it. There's no sense in being in a job that's not good for you. It becomes toxic to you after a while. I've been in places where I just didn't want to go anymore. Sure thing, Karen. You can come in whenever you feel like it, my dear, or just hang out like you did tonight. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that at all. But I mean, I've been in places where I just thought, no, I got to get out of here. When you hope you get hit by a car on the way to work, you know. So, but I have. I worked in places where You had assholes for supervisors or managers. They were always at their faces always pinched, and they're always in a mood, and they expect everybody to screw up. And I didn't like being treated that way because I didn't screw up. I did everything to protocol, the way it was laid out, you know. So, oh, thanks, Karen. It's nice having you here. I love seeing the regulars, you know. I've got one that's animal based too. It's called the Wild Unknown Tarot. It's nature and animals, that kind of a thing. I love reading it because they're one paragraph to give you the definition. It doesn't go on for 3 pages. Um, like, which one does that? Sometimes some of them with the Oceanic, they go on for a whole page. Um, oh yes, the Green Witch Tarot. That's 2 or 3 pages. And it drives me, just give me the divination. I don't want to know all this other stuff, you know, kind of a thing. So, but I think, Karen, I hope this birthday is memorable for you. I really, really do. Oh, that's nice, Veronica. Boy, does that ever take the pressure and the weight off. You can actually walk into work happy with a smile, greeting everybody, and everybody greets you back. That's beautiful. That's really, really nice. I wouldn't be able, well, I'm on a disability. I've been on disability for, it's been about 10 years, 11 years now. Because I have a multitude of health problems. Um, Even my own doctor said you're never going to get CPP. It's a Canadian pension plan. They, I got patients that have 1 foot in the grave, and they couldn't get it. When I applied for it, they got access to all of my medical records. 4 months to the day it takes you before you hear from them. They called my house and they said, "Hi, calling from Canada Pension." Oh, hello, and I'm holding my breath. Um, we're approving you for the disability, and I'm like, "You are?" If you just had one problem, we would have never approved you. You've got a multitude, and you may be able to go get a job tomorrow, and I still could, but you won't be able to hold on to it. There's no way you can. So we see this with you, so we're going to approve it. And that's the way my doctor just did a double take, and I went in to see him, and I said, "Oh, they approved me for CPP." And he looked at me, "What?" Couldn't believe it. And I told him why. He goes, "But you do have multiple problems." I said, "They seen that as, yeah, I could go land a job tomorrow, making 25 or $30 an hour if I wanted, but I wouldn't be able to hold on to it. I'd end up quitting or being laid off or whatever because I have too many days, too many problems, which interfered." That's why I applied in the first place, because I was getting sicker and sicker, wasn't getting any better. There was no way. I needed something that I don't get very much. I'm up to. Every year they give you like a $10 raise. I've been on it for 10, 11 years. And I'm not shy, and I know it's improper and it's not right to talk about your money, your income. I don't give a shit who knows. I live on very little. 748 a month. That's what I live on. I'm one of the world's poor, for sure. You know, and in my neck of the woods, that's pretty poor. That's what I live on. And the difference is done through private readings. That's my bread and butter. Like, I can meet my rent, I can meet my power bill, I could read the phone and the internet. It pretty much cleans up my whole check. Everything that I make in private readings and I'm making mini readings is what keeps it together. Tomorrow's proof. Tonight and tomorrow, I've made enough money to say to my son, "Get me some of these things that I need that I've run out of." This kind of a thing. Write everything down, send him the money, and he brings it all to me, and I'm good to go. And tonight, I've got you guys to thank for that, pulling me through, pulling me through. So I'm very, very fortunate. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. My goodness. That's really good, Veronica. Because that leaves the rest of you free and open to deal with life itself. They do like to deny people, big time. And they pulled every benefit they could think. Even the woman that spoke to me, she said, we pulled every benefit we could to give you as much as we could. And at the time, it was only five something, 565, I think, was my first year, and then it went up after that, $10 every year after that. I'm up to 548 now. So, plus within that is the widows. There's a little bit of a survivor benefit that gives me $130 extra a month. So my CPP isn't even 748. It's less than that, way less than that. But the 135 on top, they put them together, brings me up to 748. So I'm rich in spirit. I'm rich in love with my baby too. I'm rich in my sons and my few good friends that I can count on one hand now. I used to have a lot of them. But I live such a secluded life, and COVID has a lot to do with that as well. Because I do get people that visit, but that's slowed down since COVID came out. Been a very, very quiet year that way. So, but I look at my life as half full, not half empty. If I have a good day today, that's wonderful. What happened here tonight with the money I've earned tonight is going to make the following week, all next week, comfortable for me. I'll be very comfortable, very happy. I won't have to worry about, because I'm an insulin dependent diabetic, and my pancreas is destroyed. I can never come. I'm like a diabetic 1. I can never come off of insulin ever, 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 ever. So I struggle with that sometimes, and I had a struggle a few nights back. I had a hypoglycemic episode that was not fun, but I'm very lucky. I meet people like you guys. You guys are beautiful. You really are. Every single last one of you is beautiful. And I don't care if you gave me $5, you gave me $20, doesn't matter. You're all beautiful. That's the main thing. I'm the one that's lucky. I'm the one that's lucky for you guys. Look at this. 313 13. I gotta go. And the baby's up here. Do you want to come up for a minute? Or are you going to end up biting my hands? Come on up. Up you go. Come on. There we go. You say goodnight to everybody. Say, Mommy's buying me some rawhide chewies tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. And some honey sticks. He loves them. The beef flavored, right? What's going on? What is it? He loves it when I say, let's go to bed. He beats me to the bed. He just flies down, flies up on top of the bed, and he's wagging his tail when I walk in there. Or if I say, Mommy's got to go pee, he runs to the bathroom door and he stands in front of it waiting for me. He's real smart that way. He knows, let's go lay down, let's go to bed, let's go to sleep, let's have a nap. Hits the bedroom. Mommy's got to go pee. Hits the bathroom. So he's pretty smart. Yes, he is. He's your good boy. Who's your good boy? Oh, jeez. Hi, Lila the Wolf. We're just knocking off, darling. Unfortunately for you. You have your mom living with you? I didn't know that, Veronica. Oh, my goodness. That's nice, though. I'm happy for you. I could never live with my mother. Never happened. But it wouldn't hurt if I had someone living with me for my own safety. Um, what can you do? You know, give me kisses. I love you. We're going to say goodnight, everybody. Say goodnight. Say bye-bye. We got to get ready. I got to clean my kitchen. And then I got to get myself into bed. Right? Okay. There we go. What a good boy. Oh, he's on top of me now. He doesn't want to let me go. Doesn't want to let me go. Here we go. What's going on up there? Oh, my goodness. Get your big butt out of everybody's face. They don't want to see that. No, they don't, do they? Look at me. You're my little lover. I love you. Thank you so much, everybody. And I'll see you guys in a couple nights, I'm sure. I love you all a lot. You really mean a lot to me. Really, really do. He does protect me, EJ. At least little sound he hears out there, he gets very, very aggressive. So He's my little guard dog. He only weighs maybe about 10, 11 pounds, but he sounds pretty ferocious. He's never bit anybody. Not yet, anyway. Take care, everybody. Happy birthday again, Karen, to you. Thank you so much, everybody. You made my night. You really did. You made my whole week. Thank you once again, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Great readings tonight. Very, very interesting. Some of them were deep. We'll be back in a few nights. We'll see you then. Goodbye, everybody.